It's the late 1950s. The streets of Seoul are alive with people, but beneath the surface, the scars of war are everywhere. The Korean War has ended, leaving the peninsula divided and South Korea in ruins. The armistice has brought an uneasy peace, but the cost has been staggering. Cities are flattened, industries destroyed, and millions displaced. Families wander through the rubble searching for lost loved ones and a place to call home. South Korea is among the poorest countries on earth with little to no natural resources. Rural villages are gripped by poverty and hunger is a daily reality for many. Foreign aid workers joke about abandoning the peninsula. Things are that dire. International organizations debate whether South Korea can even survive as a nation. But in the face of devastation, the South Korean people refuse to give up. They begin to rebuild, brick by brick, fueled by a stubborn hope. A shared sense of purpose emerges, driven by the need to survive and prove their way of life can thrive. Communities come together, sharing what little they have. The early years are about survival, heavily reliant on U.S. aid. Relief trucks and foreign supplies become lifelines for entire neighborhoods. The government is unstable, the economy stagnant, and basic infrastructure is lacking. Roads are broken, and the future seems uncertain. Yet, hardship forges a unique national character, one that values hard work, sacrifice, and above all, education. Even in darkness, children study by candlelight, dreaming of a better tomorrow. Parents who never attended school become obsessed with their children's education. They make sacrifices, determined to give the next generation a chance they never had. They realize their only real resource is their people. Every effort is poured into nurturing talent and building skills. Even in poverty, the seeds of a knowledge-based economy are sown. Makeshift schools pop up in the most unlikely places, and teachers inspire hope. This relentless focus on human capital becomes South Korea's secret weapon. Education is seen as the path out of despair. The country starts from below zero, but the determination to rebuild is unbreakable. Every day, more hands join in the effort to restore what was lost. The foundation for South Korea's future miracle is set, not in wealth, but in willpower. The spirit of resilience becomes the nation's greatest asset. The world may have written them off, but the South Korean people are just getting started. Outsiders doubt, but inside the country, hope quietly grows. Their journey from devastation to hope begins here. The dawn of a new era is on the horizon, and South Korea is ready to rise. In the 1960s, South Korea's economy doesn't just grow, it explodes, defying all expectations for a country still reeling from the devastation of war. The miracle on the Han River transforms a war-torn nation into a high-tech powerhouse in just a few decades, reshaping not only the landscape, but the very identity of its people. Skyscrapers rise from the rubble, highways connect distant cities, and factories churn out goods for export, fueling a relentless drive toward modernization. Millions leave behind rural villages, moving from farms to cities in a massive urban migration that forever changes the face of Korean society. In 1960, GDP per capita is about $80. By the 1990s, South Korea joins the ranks of wealthy nations, its economy now rivaling those of the world's most developed countries. Life expectancy soars, literacy rates approach 100%, and the country shifts from aid recipient to donor, sending help to nations once considered its peers. This transformation is no accident. It's the result of a deliberate, sometimes ruthless, national strategy, orchestrated by leaders determined to secure Korea's future. The government rules with a firm hand, directing resources with military-like precision, enforcing discipline and unity in pursuit of progress. Workdays are long, conditions tough, and political freedoms often suppressed for the sake of development. Strikes and protests are met with force, as stability is prized above all. Sacrifice is the norm. People delay personal gratification for a better future, working tirelessly and studying late into the night, driven by hope and necessity. The vision of a strong, prosperous Korea unites the nation, inspiring collective effort and a sense of shared destiny. The cost is high, but the payoff is extraordinary. Families reunite in joy, and children celebrate new opportunities their parents could only dream of. Ordinary people see their children become engineers, doctors, and innovators, breaking cycles of poverty and building a new legacy for generations to come. the country's reversal of fortune is complete, as gleaming cities and high-speed trains symbolize a new era of prosperity and ambition. South Korea's rapid rise is one of the most dramatic national transformations in history, capturing the world's attention and admiration. The world takes notice. A new economic powerhouse has arrived, and South Korea's influence now stretches far beyond its borders. The miracle on the Han River is not just about numbers, it's about changing lives, creating hope, and opening doors to dreams once thought impossible. South Korea proves that with vision, sacrifice, and unwavering determination, anything is possible, even the rebirth of a nation. How did this miracle happen? The answer: government-led, export-driven growth. Under Park Chung-hee's authoritarian rule, the government crafts ambitious 5-year economic development plans. The strategy: make goods and sell them to the world. The government picks winning industries, from textiles to steel and shipbuilding, and backs them with loans and tax breaks. Success is rewarded. Failure is not an option. Infrastructure, ports, highways, power plants, is built at breakneck speed. The state acts as a venture capitalist, betting on industries and companies to compete globally. This top-down approach creates a high-pressure, coordinated environment for rapid development. The close relationship between government and business defines the Korean model. It's not without downsides, cronyism, and concentrated power, but it works. In the 1960s and 70s, this engine powers the miracle on the Han River. South Korea's government doesn't just guide the economy, it drives it. Enter the chaebols, massive family-owned conglomerates like Samsung, Hyundai, and LG. These giants dominate every sector, from electronics to shipbuilding. The government channels resources into a few promising companies, expecting them to lead exports and industrial growth. Chaebols take on massive, high-risk projects, fueled by political backing and capital. Their relentless drive and ambition push Korea onto the global stage. But their dominance also stifles competition and breeds corruption. Despite the problems, chaebols are the muscular arms that lift Korea from poverty to prosperity. They are the engines that power the nation's economic miracle. Take Samsung, now a global tech leader, but it started in 1938 trading dried fish and noodles. For decades, Samsung expands into sugar, textiles, and then, with government support, electronics. Early products are low quality, but relentless improvement becomes Samsung's DNA. In the 1980s, a bold bet on semiconductors pays off. Samsung becomes the world's top memory chip producer. This high-tech leap transforms its reputation. Samsung's fast follower strategy, improving on others' innovations, leads to dominance in TVs and smartphones. The company's journey mirrors Korea's, from humble beginnings to global leadership. Massive investment, strategic risk-taking, and obsession with quality drive success. Samsung's story is a microcosm of South Korea's rise. From noodles to smartphones, it's all about relentless ambition. Hyundai's story is one of grit, ambition, and relentless determination, all driven by the vision of its founder, Chung Ju-young. His journey began with humble beginnings, but his dreams were always larger than life. Starting as a small auto repair shop in a war-torn country, Hyundai quickly grew into a construction powerhouse, playing a crucial role in rebuilding Korea's shattered infrastructure after the devastation of war. The company's early projects laid the foundation for a new era of growth. Landmark achievements, like the Gyeongbu Expressway and ambitious overseas projects such as Saudi Arabia's Jubail port, showcased Hyundai's engineering prowess and global ambition, proving that Korean industry could compete on the world stage. Yet, Chung's boldest dream was to build cars, a vision that many thought impossible for Korea at the time. With no prior experience in car manufacturing, Hyundai launched the Pony, Korea's first mass-produced car, and soon after entered the competitive US market with the Excel, marking the start of a new chapter. Early models were affordable but faced criticism for quality. However, Hyundai's relentless investment in research, quality, and innovative design gradually transformed public perception and set new standards. By introducing a groundbreaking 10-year warranty, recruiting top global talent, and focusing on customer trust, Hyundai steadily climbed the ranks of the automotive world. Today, Hyundai and Kia stand as global leaders, recognized for their innovation, value, and commitment to pushing the boundaries of automotive technology. Hyundai's journey is a testament to how heavy industry, combined with sheer willpower and vision, helped build the foundation of modern Korea and inspired generations. From massive construction projects to world-class automobiles, Hyundai truly embodies the nation's relentless drive to succeed and innovate. The company's remarkable rise proves that with vision, determination, and hard work, even the greatest obstacles can be overcome. Hyundai helped build not just roads and cars, but the very backbone and spirit of a modern nation, leaving a legacy that continues to shape Korea and the world. None of this is possible without South Korea's greatest asset, its people. With no natural resources, the nation bets everything on education. Parents sacrifice to give their children the best schooling, fueling a national obsession. Students endure long days and late nights at hagwons, all for the high-stakes Sunyong exam. The result, one of the world's most educated workforces, ready for global competition. Beyond academics, a culture of pali, hurry, drives efficiency and adaptability. This relentless work ethic powers Korea's rapid progress. The pressure is intense, but the payoff is a dynamic, innovative society. Investment in people and a culture of hustle are the secret fuel behind Korea's rise. The human factor is the true engine of the Korean miracle. In the 21st century, South Korea's hottest export isn't cars or phones, it's culture. The Korean wave, or Hallyu, sweeps the globe with K-pop, K-dramas, and films. BTS, Squid Game, and Parasite put Korea on the world's cultural map. The entertainment industry applies the same strategic, high-quality approach as manufacturing. K-pop idols train for years. Music and dramas are crafted for global appeal. Hallyu boosts Korea's image, tourism, and exports, creating a virtuous cycle. South Korea becomes a global trendsetter, shaping what the world watches and listens to. The Korean wave proves Korea is now a leader, not just a follower. What can other nations learn from South Korea's rise? First, invest in people. Education is the ultimate resource. Second, have a strategic, long-term vision. Don't leave development to chance. Third, embrace adaptability and the willingness to start small and climb the value chain. The Korean story isn't a blueprint, but its lessons are universal. With vision, investment in people, and relentless drive, any nation can rewrite its destiny. South Korea's journey proves that even from devastation, greatness can emerge.